Hey guys, what's up? It's me, Bolt, on another video. Today we are back in Microsoft Flight Simulator. Today I'm going to be showing you how to turn on the Airbus A320neo from its cold and dark state to ready to taxi and take off. So I don't have plans on flying this video. I'm just going to show you how to turn on the airplane. Now, it may seem hard and difficult at first, but it's actually not that bad. It gives you a nice checklist you can follow by, and it's actually quite simple. I'm going to show you right now. So, click Ready to Fly. Oh, by the way, if you want to get into this, oh, hold on, let me turn off the battery just to, if you want to get into the cold and dark state, you're going to have everything shut off. You're going to want to click on a gateway rather than the runway. So make sure you click on a gateway. Right. So let's get rid of this. To open up your checklist, you're gonna want to come up here and find the check mark, and this will pop open a little window right over here which is your checklist. So you will see these three little tabs, and you're gonna want to click on Before Starting Engine, and then that will show you the pre-steps before starting on the engine, or turning on the engine. So first things first, you're going to want to turn on the battery, which is toggled on my my alpha yoke from Honeycomb. So we're going to click it, and once I do, you'll see everything jumps to life. Just like that. Cool. So we're not quite done yet, because as you can see, there's a bunch of other stuff we're going to need to do. So we're going to want to go to the overhead panel. So let me just, and then you're going to want to first find your exit, or your external power, not exit, your external power. So you're going to follow external power. Now, if you have trouble finding buttons, you can click this little eye, and it will show you where the buttons are. So let's click the external power to turn that on. Boom, we're done. Well, we're done with that step, not done turning on the plane, but then next thing after that is turn on the air engine generators, which by default for me is on. I don't know why, but if it's not, just click on it. You can see it'll tell you if it's off or on, and if it's off, just click it and it will turn on. Great. And then your engine bleed air switches, which is right here. Once again, it's on for me, but if it says off, just click it and it will turn on. Great. So the engine bleed air switch is good. The Apu Master Switch. So that's right here, the APU, the auxiliary power unit, and the master switch is right here. Click that on and you should be good to go with that step. And then you're going to want to click the APU start. Great. Then you're going to want to go ahead and turn on the Apu Bleeder. And once that turns on, you can turn off the external power because you no longer need it, because the APU, which is that back bit of the airplane, is generating the electricity for the plane to get it going until you get your engines on. After that, you're going to want to turn on your fuel pumps, which are right up here, and then it's just quite simply turning them all on like that. Great. And then your beacon, which is right over here, is on. Okay, it's by default. Also, turn on your no smoking and seatbelt lights if you wish. And then we're done with that. But we're not done turning on the engine. We're not done yet. With the entire thing, at least. You're going to want to go over to the starting engine tab, and then you're going to want to take a look at your throttles. Okay? So thrust levers, set that to idle. Good. And then you're going to want to engine mode selector to ignite, which is this. Right over there you can see ignite/start. Oh. And then you're going to want to turn on your engine master 2 and then 1. And then you're going to want to take a look at your engine status screen right here, and you can see them spooling up. Great. So once you've done that, click after starting engine tab, and then you can turn off the Apu Bleed, and the Apu Master Switch, and then you can set this to normal. Great. So once you've done that, just release the parking brake, and I'll taxi to the end of the runway to show you that we're actually done here. So let's turn that off, and let's open up the ATC. So we're going to steer it to the right.
Lindbergh ground, Airbus Alpha Sierra X-ray 320 requesting pushback tug to steer the aircraft to the right.
Which, by the way, this is left, I think. And then we're going to just wait a little bit and then request the pushback to stop.
Airbus Alpha Sierra X-ray 320 requesting the end of pushback.
Great. So then we're going to go back to clear. Oh.
Ground, Airbus Alpha Sierra X-ray 320 with whiskey request taxi to the active west departure. Airbus Alpha Sierra X-ray 320 taxi to land offshore to runway.
Alright, cool. Okay. Alright, cool. So now Alright, cool. Now we got a taxi pattern that taxi way that we have. So just increase your engines, your throttle quadrants, and boom, we are off and ready to go. So I'm gonna. Oh. So this is my taxi view because you can see more of the. Let's see more. Alright, cool. So now we're just gonna taxi. Let's increase the thrust a little bit. So yeah. Okay. So that's basically how you do it. So we're just gonna taxi to the end of the runway, and we are going to finish off there. Hate scamming mail. Anyway, so we're gonna follow the taxiway, which is this blue. Okay, we're gonna pull the brakes a little bit to get under that 20 knots speed limit. So we got about a mile left of this, which is a lot, but you know, it doesn't take too long to get there. We're almost there, about 0.9 nautical miles. Oh, you can see an airplane probably doing a go around. Probably not taking something like that. And then we're about a quarter of the way there. Alright. We're slowly approaching the runway. We're about halfway there, and pull the brakes a little bit. That speed limit, kind of annoying because it takes a long. I want to go faster because it'll be quicker, but I mean it is a simulator after all, so I can basically do whatever I want. Really, there is no laws in this simulator. It's just a game. Alright, we're less than 1/3 of the way there. Alright, we're almost there. Okay. I'm gonna pull back. I'm going to pull back on the throttle a little bit to slow down while we...
American November 216 Delta Golf taxi to general aviation parking using taxiway Charlie 5, Charlie Hotel. Taxiing to general aviation parking via taxiway Charlie 5, Charlie Hotel, generic 6 Delta Golf.
Alright, there. So I hope you enjoyed that video. If you did, please don't forget to smash that like button and subscribe. As always, it helps out this channel. And like always, I'll catch you on another one. Peace.